Next up, Sports Talk, what's going on? Smash that like and subscribe button. It does help with the growth and the visibility of the channel. Thank you to my Lord and Savior for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible. Shout out to you, and you, each and every one of you that continue to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos that we putting out here at Next Up Sports Talk. Again, road to 1,000 subscribers. Get us to 1,000 subscribers that we can continue to give you this amazing football content that you're looking for. And yes, the Gunners won today. They won today against Southampton, 3-1. We got 3 goals from Havertz, Martinelli, and from Saka. Now, we start with the good. The good part of this game is that the team struggled early on, but was able to overcome just the slow pace of the game, not being able to knock the ball around the way that they're used to knocking it around. And so Mikel Arteta had to make a few changes. He had to make a few changes. He brought in Martinelli for Sterling. He brought in Trossard, and he brought in Marino to give some life into the midfield and into the final third, and it worked. It worked. Beautiful job by Bukayo Saka, sticking his foot in, getting a turnover, threw a ball to Havertz. Havertz took a couple of touches, back post, off the bar, into the net. Amazing play, leveled it 1-1. As you continue to move along, every time Saka touches the ball on that right side, there is minimum of 3 players at minimum looking at Saka every time he has the ball. And he's still able to create amazing opportunities for his teammate from that right side of the field, which is phenomenal. You also look at Partey, usually play in the midfield. He had to go play right back because Timber obviously is a little bit banged up. So Partey went back there. He joined the likes of Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori on the back line. Seemed like nothing was missing from back there. Good job by Partey for stepping up and providing what the team needed for this particular game. Speaking of the back line, Calafiori. If you look at Calafiori and Ben White, you would say you want Calafiori based off his offensive skill set. But man, oh man, it's becoming more apparent that Calafiori gets beat just a little bit too often on that right side for my liking right now. If you have a better winger with more tools in their toolbox, more dribbling ability, I believe that Calafiori, with that big body, with the size he has, when they start to dance with the ball in front of him, he's going to get mesmerized. He's going to get beat. Now, is he going to get back into the play? Yes. But the goal that was scored by Southampton was purely off the fact that Calafiori got beat. His man got by him and was able to get into the box and put one in for Archer to score for Southampton. That cannot happen. And that's something that Mikel Arteta has to work with Calafiori technically wise. The staff have to work with him technically to clean up those angles, those defensive angles where he gets beat. Somebody push the ball by him or run by him or dribble by him. Other than that, when he gets that ball and he's advancing forward, dynamic in terms of getting the ball into the box, just being a threat offensively. He can defend. He's not the greatest of defender, but he can hold his own. But what he brings on the offensive side of the ball from the back line is special. You can't teach that. It's super special what Calafiori is able to do from the position that he's doing it from. And you got to respect it, even though his defense is a little bit lackluster. Gabriel wasn't able to get on the score sheet today from a set piece, but him and Saliba continued to hold down as two of the best, if not the best, center back in English Premier League. Period. Mic drop. So continue to support Gunners fans. Continue to support the back line. We go 1-0 every week. Every time we play, especially in the Premier League, too, we went 2-0 this week with our Champions League win. We went 2-0 this week, but every time we play a game, 1-0. 1-0. We're not looking ahead. We're not worrying about no title at the end of the year. Win the games that are in front of us 1-0 and do it as a team. And when the team is coming together, is getting more familiar, more comfortable with one another. And that is what I want to see. Martinelli coming off the bench, usually starting, didn't sulk. Jesus started this time. Sterling started this time. He came off the bench and was able to get on the score sheet with his pace, with his movement on that left side. Amazing. But the man of the match for me is definitely Bukayo Saka. 2 assists, 1 goal, dominating that right side, being watched by 3 or 4 players every time he touches the ball on that right side is simply amazing. It's simply amazing. His in-swingers, amazing from that right side. His corner kicks from the set piece, beautiful. Shout out to Saka. Played an amazing game. Continues to dominate. Continues to show just how good he really is and how good he can be as he continues to grow in his role for Arsenal, for the English team, and just his role as a player, the player that he wants to be, the player that he sees himself being. Maybe a Ballon d'Or candidate at some point. You never know. Let's see what the future holds for Saka. But right now, as a right winger, total dominance from the right side of the field when it comes to Bukayo Saka. Shout out to Declan Rice, continuing to hold on the midfield, continuing to be solid midfield general, controlling the tempo of the game, ensuring that the team is put into the right positions at the right time. It's sensational. That's what you want to see from your leading player. Not your captain, but your leading player. Captain sometime the team, so on and so forth. David Raya, not fully healthy, but definitely performing at a high level. Mikel Arteta had to make a few adjustments. His coaching has to continue to improve. His substitutions have to continue to improve as the season goes on, as the wear and tear of the English Premier League long season starts to wear on these players and the international duties that they have. It's very important that Mikel Arteta find a way to use those players off the bench, like a Waneri, Lewis Skelly, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, in the right times and the right positions to get the best out of the players that they have. We were missing our midfield general in Odegaard, but right now, between Jorginho and Marino, both of them are stepping up and do the best they can to hold it down beside Declan Rice and provide some security, some support to him in the midfield. Trossard has come in. He's played phenomenal. Trossard has played phenomenal. In my personal opinion, he's played phenomenal, and he continues to be that impact player on the field whenever he's on the field for the Gunners. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the win. I had to come and give you the breakdown, post-match breakdown of how I seen the match going and how everything. Winning heals everything. So when you're winning, you're not really looking at your mistakes because you're winning. But I have to point out the good and the bad. And right now, some of the bad is that Calafiori defense. His offensive side of the ball is phenomenal, spectacular. His defense definitely needs some work because, again, with a better winger running at him and beating him 1v1 like that to get the ball into the box is going to create a lot of pressure for Saliba, for Gabriel, for Timber, whoever's playing that other fullback position, and definitely David Raya. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Havertz right now is showing that, he can hold down that striker spot. He wants to get better. He wants to be that number 9 that's going to put the ball into the back of the net every time he gets an opportunity. So that's something that should be fantastic that he continues to grow. Even though we're still looking for a player like a Jonathan David, a real number 9 that can get on the end of it and put something in the back of the net. But right now, between Martinelli, Havertz, Trossard, Sterling, Waneri, Jesus, and Saka, they're holding it down right now. Right now, they're doing what they got to do and ensuring that the team is put in the best position possible going forward. I'm excited, man. I'm so excited because we're always the bridesmaids never the bride. We got it one game at a time for us to be the brides. The bride. The bride. In other words, to win that trophy at the end of the year, one game at a time. One game at a time, Gunners. One game at a time. Win the games we're supposed to win. Dominate the games we're supposed to dominate, and win the games that nobody expects us to win. That's what's important. Dominate the games that we're supposed to win, and the games that we're not supposed to win, pick up that 3 points. Let's go, Gunners. I'm excited. I'm happy. The boys are good to go. They're continuing to build. We're going into international break. So let's see when they come back how these games continue to build and move forward. I'm excited. We definitely got some tactical issues that we have to work out, especially on the left side of the field. The right side of the field kind of balances itself. The left side of the field needs to be a bit more of a threat. Definitely in the middle of the field. The back line is good, but that middle park, that attacking midfield, central midfield area, we definitely miss Martin Odegaard, but we're going to definitely try and push forward and do the best we can until he returns, until we can get somebody to fill that spot. But shout out to all the players on the squad for showing up against Southampton and pulling out the victory. My name is Francis. Next up, Sports Talk. Thank you very much. All Gunners fans, all football fans all over. I love y'all, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Let's go. You already know. Road to 1K subscribers. Hit that like and subscribe button. Peace and love.
It's next up, Sports Talk, yeah, homie, now that's us. You ain't tuning in, then you're hustling backwards. We always keep it poppin', tell your partner to slide through. Every sporting event, hit us up and we got you, cause we what? Next up, next up, yeah, next up, next up, yeah, next up, next up, yeah, next up, next up. Next up, Sports Talk. Don't even trill, homie, we got you. Yeah.